the cast-on thumb method for beginning knitters. This knitting technique video is especially for left-handed knitters. If you're looking for the right-handed version, the link is in the description below. Hi, I'm Kristen and welcome back to my channel, Studio Knit. This cast-on thumb method helps you easily begin your knitting stitches. It's a variation on the basic long tail technique without the need to learn the traditional slingshot hold. In just 5 basic steps, see exactly how to begin casting on any knitting project with this thumb version, giving you attractive edges with a little bit of stretch. And if you enjoy my knitting techniques, please like up this video. Let me know you would like to see more cast on help, and it really helps me out. To begin, you are going to prepare to cast on by deciding how long of a yarn tail you will need for your knitting project. Create a slip knot and place it onto your knitting needle. Now make certain that your yarn tail is on the right side while your working yarn, that's the yarn attached to the ball, is on your left. The first step is to grasp the yarn tail with the fingers of your right hand. Wrap the yarn around your thumb by bringing your thumb over the top of the yarn strand and down around. You'll have the yarn originating from the knitting needle to inside your thumb, and it wraps around to the outside of your thumb clockwise. So let's look at that again before we move on here with step 1. We're holding the yarn and our thumb wraps around the yarn tail, and it's coming around clockwise around the outside of our thumb. Once you've completed step 1, let's move on to step 2. That is inserting the tip of your knitting needle under the thumb loop to pick up the yarn. So let's just look at that one more time. We're bringing our knitting needle around the outside to pick up the yarn from the thumb loop. Step 3, hold the needle with your left hand and wrap the working yarn around the needle clockwise with your right hand. Step 3, hold the needle with your right hand and wrap the yarn around your needle clockwise with your left hand. Step 4 is passing the thumb loop over the top and around the needle. Step 5 is just pulling those stitches so that they're hugging your knitting needle. Let's look at 4 and 5 again. We're taking the thumb loop and we are passing it over the needle tip, and then just make sure that those 2 yarn tails are pulled so that they are wrapping around your knitting needle with a nice even tension. And continue casting on your knitting stitches by repeating steps 1 through 5. You'll see that this gives us the exact same result as the traditional long tail cast on method with the slingshot hold, but this thumb hold is much easier for many beginning knitters, so I hope it's helpful to you. And just a reminder, when we are casting on, we're casting on the wrong side of our work. When we turn our needle and we're ready to get knitting, we are now on the right side of our work. And once you have your stitches cast on, the opportunities are endless for what you can knit. I'd like to remind you that my knit stitch pattern book does have 50 knit and purl stitch patterns that are perfect for beginning knitters. It's organized into sections. It gives you a great full color photo, a knitting chart. It tells you how many stitches to cast on, and directions for both knitting flat and in the round. There's some really beautiful and popular patterns in here, and I hope you give them a try. I'll have a link to where you can purchase this book, both as hard copy and a digital download ebook worldwide. I hope you are inspired to give this cast on thumb method a try. I also have some great knitting technique and more cast on tips and tricks for you. I will see you here next time. Bye.